Hi, this is me, Wayne, from SwimCycleRunCoach. I'm just going to go over a drill today, and that drill is the finger drag drill, because it's really a stalwart drill in terms of aiding your recovery and giving you a completely relaxed arm so that you're not wasting energy in terms of throwing the arm forward and you're not unbalancing yourself in terms of your stroke. Now, when you're doing the finger drag drill, you should have one arm out in front and the other arm should have high elbow and then push forward. And that's approximately where that front hand should be released when the recovering arm goes past the shoulder. A lot of people drop that arm immediately to push themselves up, because when you actually have your arm out the water like that, you're liable to slip down a little in the water. But if you keep that drive forward and relax that arm so you've got no propulsion from it, no energy usage whatsoever, it's a really good drill. We've got a great example of that from one of our coaches, Adam, who was in the pool, and I said, could you do this? We just need a really good example of the finger drag drill. Watch this. It's from above the water. I'm not looking below the water. That's not the important part of this drill, apart from keeping your hand on that surface until you can rotate to catch. Have a look at it. Hopefully it'll help you. Now, finger drag is one of the most stalwart examples of drills, and what we're trying to look for is a very relaxed arm with a high elbow. We'll take a look at this in full speed, and here comes Adam doing it. You can see his fingers are literally just coming over the surface of the water, just trickling through, high elbow and then a push forward with that arm, so he's not actually bringing his hand forward but he's bringing his whole arm forward. We'll take a look at that just in a little bit of slow motion now. And here he comes to the surface, and you can see the arm's pushing forward all the time, but it's not being dragged forward. And you can see there it's still being pushed forward from the underarm, and that's really what we want to see. We want the underarm being pushed forward, and high elbow really nice and close to the body, and you can see the hand's not being brought forward, the whole arm is, and it's being pushed forward. High elbow, pushed forward. High elbow, pushed forward. Really nice and relaxed, so there's no propulsion happening from, or waste of energy happening from the recovery, and that's what we're really trying to practice. You can see it perfect there. Okay, let's just look at it coming back the other way to see if there's any difference. You can see that lovely relaxed stroke that Adam's got there, just dragging the tips of the fingers through the water, not the whole hand, just the tips of the fingers there going through the water. You can see high elbow, nice angle on the arm, but there's no tension in his shoulder and there's no tension in his forearm. It's just being brought forward, and from that position we will push forward from the underarm, and you'll see that happen. You can see that's being pushed forward from the underarm, and the whole thing's just taking very little energy, and that's what we want from a recovery. We don't want it to take lots of energy. That's just a waste of time. Here you see perfect finger drag drill. Okay, so hopefully you saw that beautifully relaxed recovery and that push forward of the hand as it comes through. And remember, mostly your hand needs to point backwards. Yeah, so the front of your hand's pointing forward, the palm of your hand's pointing backwards. We don't really want to turn it sideways and slide it in, because it's proven that that actually does affect your shoulder and can actually damage your shoulder. So keep your hand pointing forward and nice and relaxed. Okay, thanks very much. See you next time.